It's Monday, you know what that means. Welcome back to the Datapack Showcase series. My name is Waddles, I hope you're doing well. So, last week I received an email from the Gamemode 4 team. That email made me aware of their Datapack work and man, am I impressed. So, today I have 5 packs from the Gamemode 4 team to show off to you. The theme for today's episode is small changes. So these are all packs that change or add something relatively minor to the game. Nothing huge and crazy here. These are all packs that I would totally put in a survival world of my own because they don't really change much at all. But of course, these packs are all standalone and you don't need to use all 5 that I'm showing you together. As always, there will be a link to their website down in the description below so you can check out all of their work on your own. If you enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe, and if you have a data pack of your own or one that I should check out, slide over to my subreddit r/waddles and leave it there because, you see, I made the subreddit and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, so go ahead and slide over there and leave it there and I will see it for sure, I promise. So, I have 5 wonderful packs. I don't really know where to start, so I think we'll start with the Bat Grenade Data Pack. Now, of course, I'm going to want to fix up these holes here. I have a few holes on my cave, and then I will need to flip over into Survival to show this one off to you. So let's close ourselves in so the bat doesn't get out, and we'll spawn one over there, and now it's Survival time. Now, if we run over towards this bat, something different is going to happen. So we hear the squeaking, right? That's normal. And we go closer. Squeaking's a little louder. And then the bat blows up. Yep, that is the point of the pack. So when you get near a bat in a cave, it's going to explode. And if you are close enough to the bat, then you'll take some damage as well. Now, the damage radius seems to be pretty close to the bat. So you have to be on the bat to take the damage. But yeah, the bat is blowing up parts of this little man-made cave here and hurting me in the process. Now, if you decide to go and hunt bats, you will actually be rewarded with things now. You can get gunpowder from killing bats. You can get, come on, no. Aha, there we go. That would have been nice the first time, but you can also get bat droppings and bat leather. Now, these items are actually usable. Bat droppings are phantom membrane, so you can repair your elytra or make those slow-falling potions with it, and then the bat leather is just like rabbit hide, so you can make bigger leather with the bat leather, and then of course use that leather for whatever you'd like. Now, the bat droppings and the bat leather are going to be rarer drops. You'll usually get gunpowder from the things, but you can get these things as well. Now, admittedly, I started off the vanilla day with the least vanilla pack out of all of these, but I definitely thought this was an explosive beginning. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll stop that. So, our second pack today is the Ink Spitting Squid Data Pack. Look at me go. No mispronunciation there. This thing is tying my tongue up a lot. I don't know. Now, this pack changes ink mechanics ever so slightly. If you are in the water and you swim next to a squid, you will get hit with some bad effects. I got blindness and nausea for 5 seconds. That's it. So, everything's kind of wiggly and I can't see anything. Now, this just kind of makes sense, right? Ink is not good for you, and it's going to make you blind if you decide to put ink in your eyes, right? Just kind of straightforward. Honestly, this pack got me thinking, why isn't this a vanilla functionality, right? 1.13 added in those little ink spurts, and the blindness thing should totally be, obtained from swimming through it. It just makes sense. That's all this pack does, though, just the little ink and nausea effect. This just adds a small little detail to your world, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Moving right along and into what is probably the hardest pack to explain. But first, I'd like to formally apologize for the bad pun at the end of the first data pack. That was just bad. I won't do it again. This is the Shroomite pack. So, this one's kind of hard to explain. So, mushrooms, like the red mushroom cows, can spawn Shroomites. Shroomites are these. They're just red mushrooms. These red mushrooms can spawn in these spore particles. So if I go ahead and use the fancy function command, I can spawn a spore. Now a spore is this little gray thing down here. The same effect that kind of comes out of mycelium. These spores can convert blocks over to mycelium, or in the cow's case, a cow over to a mushroom. So there we go, we have one mycelium and the spore is working on the next one. Now these shroomites spawn from mushrooms, like I said, but not very often. These are infrequent spawns. The way I got this thing in is by using the function command, and of course you saw me spawn the spore in with the function command as well, because this stuff takes time. If you want to wait around and see this happen, you totally could do that, but just to save some time here in the video, I'll just use the commands. Now, these spores won't go and convert your whole world over to mycelium. They will just convert a few blocks over and then disappear. So you're going to need to be careful where you have your mushrooms and then, of course, your shroomites, because you wouldn't want, like, diamond blocks being converted over on accident or anything like that. It does seem that these spores can kind of just convert any block over. They just turned stone into mycelium, so I don't know if that's going to carry over for everything else. But yeah, they are a thing, and eventually they will just go away, and then you'll be left with the mycelium. This is real mycelium. And that's just about it for the Shroomite data pack. Our next pack has to do with fire, specifically better fire. If you've ever wanted your flame bows to light things on fire, well, this is the pack for you. Wherever your arrow lands, a fire will be started, and that fire is real fire, meaning it will spread and burn things. Now, this fire will remain as long as the arrow is there. So if I punch this fire out, another one will start because I still have this flaming arrow sitting there. So, to get rid of that, you'll need to run up to the arrow and pick it up, of course. Now, you could also use this to light creepers and explode them. Now, this thing seems to be kind of randomized. It doesn't always happen, but it can happen. And when it happens, it scares me because it is a surprise. I never expect it. I don't know why. I just don't. And boom, there we go. I expected it that time. But yeah, a creeper exploded. That is the lamest explosion hole ever. The creeper explosion is normal. Nothing's changed about that. Over here are a few other random explosion holes. I was testing things out, and yeah, blowing up creepers over here just to make sure it works. Now, you can do this with the sword too, with a flame or fire aspect sword and then a flame bow, but again, it's kind of randomized. It doesn't seem to always happen, and my diamond sword is too OP, and it just keeps killing the creepers before they can ever explode. And our final data pack involves some death, unfortunately. If we have a husk, or any mob really, and the thing decides to kill me, or I die just somehow in general, like literally you can die from anything, and then you respawn, something is going to be where we died. That is our dead body that is now animate and will kill us, of course. It's a normal zombie, so you see it'll deal some damage to me, and then whenever I kill it, I'll get normal zombie drops. Now, my items will still be on the ground and everything. You don't lose anything. Nothing has changed in that sense. But this guy is just spawned here. Now, if we have this zombie kill me, we'll see something else when we respawn. If we look closely at where we died, we will be able to see a name tag, which means you could use this to find your stuff. Now, of course, you're still going to need to get to that stuff and everything like that, but you can see the name tag through block, so you know where you're headed, and also it's a named entity, so it shouldn't despawn, so long as you don't have any like anti-lag data packs to despawn mobs and stuff. The mob should stay there until you go to it and kill it. And yeah, I guess that means you would be fighting yourself. You killed yourself after you died once. I don't know. I don't know how it makes sense, but it is nice, and I think it kind of, makes a little bit of a challenge for getting your stuff back, but not a hard one. It's one zombie. It's not that hard to kill and get your stuff back, but you will want to gear up when you head back to get your stuff, because something will be waiting there for you. And so long as I didn't miss anything, those are my 5 Gamemode 4 packs. There are so many more on their site. It is linked down below. You should definitely check it out. I might be checking a few more out because there are some larger ones that could definitely use their own video. Conveniently, within each pack, there is plenty of links to wiki pages as well, so you could really just read those wiki pages and learn everything you need to learn. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe, and don't forget about that subreddit. I also have a second channel. I just started a raft guide series. There is forager gameplay over there. There's, tons of cool stuff over there, so you should totally check that out. I'll leave it on the end slide of this video today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.